Hello friends and welcome back. For today's video, I thought we could learn a bit about the history behind one of the most iconic symbols of marriage, the wedding band. Wedding bands have been worn for centuries as a sign of commitment between spouses. Some of the earliest examples date all the way back to ancient Egypt, where rings were worn on the fourth finger of the left hand. This tradition is believed to have originated from an old wives' tale that this finger contained a vein that ran directly to the heart. According to ancient anatomical beliefs, it was thought that the fourth finger, known as the ring finger, had what was called the vena amoris, or the vein of love running from it directly to the heart. This idea came from the ancient Greeks, who discovered that this finger lacked a bone to support its own ring. When early anatomists dissected cadavers, they found a larger than usual vein connecting this finger back to the heart. Of course, by today's scientific knowledge, we understand the circulatory system differently. But for ancient peoples trying to understand human physiology, this vein seemed to physically represent the connection between heart and finger. Some historians theorize this old wives' tale may have also spread due to the fact that Roman fighting men would bind their fourth fingers together as a sign of their devotion in battle. So the tradition of rings on that finger as a symbol of bonding likely had origins in both anatomical beliefs and military rituals. In any case, by the medieval period, the idea of the heart line connecting the fourth finger to the heart had become firmly entrenched, and it endured for centuries as the reason this particular finger was deemed the appropriate one for wearing wedding and devotion rings even unto modern times. In medieval times, wedding bands began to gain more prominence as a symbol of marriage across Europe. They were typically made from less precious metals like iron, denoting the unbreakable bond between husband and wife. And in 15th century Germany, the circular shape of the ring came to represent eternal and never-ending love. It was in Victorian England that wedding bands really became standardized as part of the Western wedding ceremony. Gold bands began to replace other metals as a sign of wealth and social status, and the exchange of rings during the vows served to publicly cement the marriage before witnesses. These days, wedding bands remain one of the most meaningful and visible symbols of the lifelong commitment made between spouses. They're worn on the left ring finger as a constant reminder of the love and promises that were exchanged on the wedding day. While styles and materials may vary, the meaning behind the simple circle of gold has endured through the centuries. I hope this brief history gave you a new appreciation for the significance of wedding bands within marriages both past and present. Their roots run deep as a symbol of devotion and unity between partners through all stages of life. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe.